So this fly's one that works really well in the summer. It's great as a still water lure, to be fair, all round, pretty much all year round. However, it's coming to the time of year where it really does shine. Simple fly to tie as well. I've got in the, what on earth have I done with it? In the vise I've got a 230BL, one of my favourite pulling hooks, and I've got 3.4mm tonguey bead, no sorry, brass bead chartreuse. I'm just going to come on, get a wee bit of tying thread in there. We all know how successful a blue flash damsel is. This one's got a bit of crystal hackle, and I also use some of this dyed olive pheasant shoulder, which really looks good on the fly. So it's all about movement. So I want nice soft marabou. You do not want a lot. That's probably, I'll just show you. If I put my scissors in there, what's that? Finger, an inch, not even an inch. The marabou. That's all you need. Nice and thin. I'll tidy those stray ends up shortly. And one of the things you get a lot with damsels or any other lures really is you get tail nips. What it can do is it can spin the thing around the hook, so when you're tying it, just have a wrap under, one over, a wrap under and one over. I don't want the tail too long either. That's about right. 1, 2, 2.5 times the hook shank. So this is the stuff. Medium crystal hackle and Kingfisher blue. Old stuff this now. I've had it a while but I really like it. I've not got much left. And I want to secure that along the body. And then just take my marabou and pull some fibres off, because that's got to be my dubbing. And I'm going to create a dubbing rope pretty much with the marabou. You see that there? Dubbing rope with your tying, your tail material. So just come up and touch and turns. Any lumps like that bit, just flatten out. Stopping a little bit behind the bead. See a nice skinny body there, and then take your crystal hackle, pull the fibres back on every turn. And you want a nice open rib up the fly. Again, stopping that a little bit behind the bead. Because this is a man-made tail, I prefer to use a blade. Just trim him off there. Stroke all the fibres back a little touch, including with your thread. So you've got a little bit of tying in space there, you see. I'll then come in with the pheasant shoulder, which has been dyed olive. Now you have to watch your pheasant shoulder because the actual stem of the feather is quite thick. So pick your feather wisely. This will do me. I'm going to take all the fluff off of here. Put that to the side. Get my hackle pliers. Just stroke it back and give myself a little tying in point. Like I say, it's a stiff fibre, the shoulder, and then just catch him in. Try not to trap the feather, Steve. Try that again. pull everything back out of the way, and then what I will do is I'll stick a little whip finishing here out of the way. Really stiff feather, so you can go to town on this. Just stroke all these fibres back as you turn. One, it's got a really nice mottled effect, this feather, the shoulder. Two, touch and turns. Third one, I'm going to secure. Make sure the fibres are splayed. Anyway, your scissors be the tips and just push on the stem of the feather to cut it. Stroke everything back. Turn your bead. Yeah, that's looking good. Couple more wraps over the feather fibre. You can secure it there, but I always like, when I've got a bead, just get a couple of really thin strands of marabou, and it just tidies up. I've got a tiny super thin dubbing rope, and it just tidies that tiny gap between the, actually I'll probably get another one in there, between the bead and the body. Tidying up between the bead and the body, like so. Stick a little bit of varnish on the thread, just a touch, and then whip finish. And there he is. Kingfisher blue Damsel with that shoulder, pheasant shoulder hackle. What a great fly that is. I really hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you did, please be kind enough to subscribe to the channel. Take care. Bye bye.